Now, there has been a huge increase in volume for the Quant token of 124% increase in volume in the last 24 hours. The token is currently sitting $119. In this video, I'll be telling you the latest regarding Quant, the bullish, the bearish, everything you need to know if you're a holder or if you're looking to buy Quant tokens, and all the latest regarding the token, including TA, price predictions, and just updates from the founder himself, guys. Everything in this video. Now, if you are a holder of Quant, if you're looking to accumulate Quant in this bear market, this video is for you. I'll be going through it all. So yeah, stay tuned, watch till the end. And if you're new to the Cryptomaxi channel, subscribe and hit the bell, guys. It does go a long way. And remember that nothing is financial advice, guys. Do your own research. And with that out of the way now, let's dive right in. Now, Quant, as I mentioned, this is my chart drawing from last time. It was a pretty rough, just a quick drawing here. But I did say we're going to be seeing a price dip all the way down to possibly $80 from the 190, well, at this point we're $122. Now, we did see an initial dip to $115, and I still do believe we're going to see a dip down to below $100, right? $100 in my opinion is inevitable to $90, and 80, it really is somewhat of a stretch, but I still think we could be hitting it. Less than $80 price point is definitely going to be possible, not in the coming month maybe, but definitely in the next couple months later on in 2023. In the bear market, we're going to be seeing prices like $80 Quant, right? Because with the current market conditions, there is no reason for Quant to develop. Now, a lot of people have been claiming and been saying that Quant really doesn't relate to the current market conditions. People see the value of Quant in the long term and it will outperform the market, which to an extent I do understand and I believe, which is why I feel like Quant hasn't just dropped below $100 yet. The only reason it stayed at really the support of $95, or if you want to say $100 actually, is because of the fact that people are dollar cost averaging and they are not sure if the price will go that low. So they're accumulating while they can at 100. And to be honest, in the macro perspective, in the long-term perspective here, the price of Quant will most likely reach the $1,000 mark in the next bull market, right? And that's just me being realistic, not even me trying to, be a full-on moon boy here. No, realistically, it could reach that $1,000 mark in the next bull market, right? And that's me being realistic. And, it might seem extremely high and insane at the moment, but if you really, do look at the Quant and what it's doing, the partnerships it's building, the value it's providing, the problem it's fixing for different jurisdictions and governments. But when it comes to, the Quant overledger, it really is a token that should be worth at around 1,000 plus. And if you look at the tokenomics of Quant, 12 million circulating supply of Quant, one of the lowest bits of supply I've seen. The value of this token will be immense. The market cap as well is only 1 billion, which, I say it's only 1 billion, but it's only 1 billion. For the value Quant is providing, it is so much more. But with that out of the way, we have this update on the amount of wallets now that are holding Quant, which is currently at over 102k. You can see here how we actually developed. So from the 29th of November, it was increasing by 400 here. But you see here, now it was at 98,000 at the end of November. And now there's been 4,000 more wallets that are holding Quant. 4,000, which might not seem much, in number wise. But, if you take that into consideration that we are in a bear market, right? We are in a bear market and there is more holders. We're not talking about someone just buying more Quant, existing holders. We're talking about 4,000 more holders in the span of about 2 weeks. Which, if that isn't bullish, I don't know what is. People are buying Quant up left, right, and center. Anyways, next up we have this video from Greg Lunt, which I'll play right now, which is about Gilbert, the CEO and founder, talking about QNT and the LAC chain. And yeah, I'll play it right now. But this is going to be an ecosystem blockchain in the Latin America. But yeah, I'll play it right now. But you can see here he quotes, by implementing blockchain tech in Latin America, it can leapfrog to all legacy infrastructures and barriers they've had in the past for the real world, real-time digital assets. But yeah, I'll play the video right now so you guys can give it a watch.
By implementing blockchain technology, they're able to leapfrog all the legacy infrastructure and the barriers that they've had in the past to real-world, real-time digital assets in a very short period of time, benefiting people by having better payment systems to facilitate more innovation, stronger GDP growth, and allowing for seamless trade between the different parties. Our approach is bringing the technology to the masses. And you can't be limited by geography. The very nature of blockchain is global, and the very nature of how society and businesses operate today is through globalization is also global.
The next video is from Quant Qnt. I'm sure a lot of you are aware, but I'll play this video because it is really interesting. I'll play it now. Again, it's an interview here with the founder of Quant, Gilbert Verdian, and yeah.
Yeah, it's a good question. So my background has been in cybersecurity for 20 years, being responsible for cybersecurity, protecting the nation. So I worked in the government, at the Treasury. My last role was to keep all the payment infrastructure safe for the Bank of England. So I was the Chief Security Officer there. And the problem we're seeing is this loss of trust in the system. There is a confidence issue. People don't feel safe in the current environment that we're in. It's scary. We're losing data. We have data breaches, and the confidence and trust has been lost. And what we're setting out to do is to reset that. We're readjusting the technology and the architecture of the financial system and also the internet to enable trust, because it's a barrier to mass adoption. It's a barrier to digitization and growth. And the work that we're doing is enabling everyone, people, companies, banks, to use new innovative technology like blockchain to have that mass adoption of trust and really get the potential of what digitization can bring to people. And so we're quite excited because we're in the middle of shaping all of this, and we're innovating and working with large clients and partners that we've announced like SIA and banks, and we're enabling people to have trust in the new financial system, and it's going to happen very soon.
Now, next up, we have this article going through Quant, the breakdown of the price trouble for future price action, which is a bit misleading in my opinion, as you would expect with a lot of articles. But you know, I guess it gets the clicks here, right? The Quant price has been broken down to both long and short-term patterns. A downward movement is most likely this scenario. QNT is the native token of the Quant network, founded by 2018 by Gilbert Verdian. Quant operating system, the Overledger network, is aimed to act as a connector of different blockchain, in turn to fixing one of the main issues in distributed ledger technology. The QNT price has fallen since deviating above the $150 long-term resistance area at the end of October. Shortly afterwards, the Quant price broke down from an ascending support line, and this was a sign of an upward movement that began in June and that has now ended. The QNT price has validated the support line as resistance last week. You can see here, furthermore, the weekly RSI has decreased below 50, another sign that the QNT price trend is bearish, right? So, Quant price short-term breakdown. The short-term 6-hour chart shows that Quant price also has the breakdown from an ascending wedge during the past 24 hours. Currently, it is in the process of validating the wedge resistance red icon. When measuring from the October high, it seems that the Quant price is mired in a 5-wave downward movement. If correct, the breakdown from the wedge marked the beginning of the 5th and final wave. The most likely target for the bottom of the movement will be $65 to $71. The target is found using the 1.61 external retracement of wave 4 and giving waves and giving a 1-to-1 ratio. Their price prediction here, and they've been pretty good with their predictions to be fair, is $65 to $71 for Quant, which again is lower than what I said. I said $80, that's what I think, which is definitely a safe shout. But yeah, Quant could be heading for lower than $75 to $71, which just shows there's going to be such a good buy opportunity for this token. You can see here the chart actually shows that off. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. That brings us to the end of it. If you're new to the Cryptomaxie channel, subscribe and hit the bell. And if you enjoyed this update video, then definitely do leave it a like. And remember, nothing's financial advice, guys. Do your own research. Everything said here is just public knowledge. With that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.